Domingo Corrales montaba a caballo, se perdía en sus propiedades. Mishpachikwa ustesh pa omenewan. Hey, blessings to everyone out there, bro. I send mines in a full blast motion. Un chingo de cariño y amor to all raza. All raza. You know what I'm saying? Mexicanos, al grito de guerra. You guys already know what time it is. You know, nothing but love and respect for all supporters and even for the haters. Hey, haters, I send saludos y respetos to you guys as well, you know, because at the end of the day, we're all one, you know, pura racita. But now, to get into the topic of turn it down, Caperusita, aka turn it down, Mariquita. And I'm going to say turn it down because of the fact that he's been turning down fades all his life. You know what I'm saying? Just look at him. Just by looking at the dude, you could tell the tagger has never been a righteous ganguero, you know? Which it doesn't really matter because, you know, we're right here on YouTube. So that really doesn't matter. Even though you could just tell he's one of the little chubby fools, you know what I'm saying, that grew up getting picked on. And the internet, you know, YouTube or whatever, he's like a Caesar M. If you ever been on YouTube for a long time and you ever did something with San Jose or whatever, then you already know Caesar M is a notorious troll. And he reminds me of this, I don't even have a word for this fool, but I don't want to get respectful, not because of him, but because I want the audience to hear what I have to say without, you know, getting too negative. Because once I get negative, you know, it's going to be a wrap, you know. But that's what he is, you know. He's one of those fools that gets, you know, behind the computer and starts talking. Like, he said it when he first started his show, you know. Well, when I first seen it, because his show's been around, I looked through like 10 months of content where, you know, nobody even knew he was there, you know. And something had happened with Swifty Blue or something. And he said, no, I'm not going to go meet up with him. I'm not going to do that. Like, you know, if we see each other, you know you're not going to see him, dog. Like, if you really have something to say to someone, be down to go meet up, you know. And that's the way I do my thing. But, you know, apparently not everyone's like me. You know, he said he'll have his security guards on me or whatever. Something along those lines, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and lie like he does. But look, man, I'm gonna be straight up with you, bro. This fool's been a drama queen through his whole trajectory, ¿no? Es una jainita de todo llora. And then he wants to be the bigger man, like, oh, like he tries to make it seem like he's the big shot. But if you really look at his trajectory, he's being punked left and right, dog. Since back in the days, homeboy. YB, the rapper YB, homie, the homie. Shout out to YB, no disrespect to him. But YB punked him. YB punked this fool. He even said it himself. Caperusita said it himself. That he ran into YB and San Bernardino. And YB punked him. YB was like, hey, check it out, fool, keep my name out your mouth. Come on, somebody comes at me and tells me some crazy stuff like that, like aggressively, though, like, I'm not gonna just sit there, you know, like Caperucita was all scared, like, yeah, YB, yeah, for sure, I'll keep your name out my mouth. Like, come on, for you got a plate that we're gonna handle it, huh? Anybody come at me, we're gonna handle some stuff, you know. But so that's in the past. But recently, when he started having a guest in his show, the homie Compton TRES went over there, did a little show, and for some reason got into it with this. Like, they got into a disagreement, and according to the homie TRES called him out of his word. He called him a B word, you know, pretty much a bitch. Called him a bitch. I'll pull up right now, and I guess this fool Caperucita just took it like a champ, Holmes. just took it like a champ, dog. Like, nah, don't come. Like, this is my place of residence or my place of business or whatever. You know, so he didn't want TRES to go over there, and it went somewhere, something like that. Somewhere along the lines that this fool was like, just come back to the show. I'll give you a chance to clear your name. Like, first of all, who are you to give anyone a chance to clear their name? Like, there's no smut on TRES that I know of. So why are you even saying stuff like that? Second of all, TRES don't even want to go to your little show right there. He don't need to clear his name. You know what I'm saying? Third of all, if the homie's calling you a bitch, go handle your business. At least meet up and tell me, tell me to my face. But I gotta give it to TRES, Shout out to the homie Compton TRES. And it is what it is, Caperusita is gonna be Caperusita, and he's gonna keep on, trolling everyone. You know what I'm saying? Lying. Like, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Look, Caperusita claims that I reached out to him. That's a lie. That's a lie. And I'm gonna tell you why. Look, first of all, I ain't never had any type of interactions with this fool, right? And then I made a corrido. The full community posted the corrido. And down, a.k.a. Kilo, if you guys are familiar with our barrios, don't get along. No disrespect to our barrios, respective barrios. But, in our reality, we don't get along like that, So for Kilo to give me he commented and gave me the respects, representing Oxnard. And I was humbled by that, I got happy because, when I was a little kid, he was popping, man. He was making videos. He was making songs with the East Siders, Snoop Dogg, Jenny Rivera. Like, he was pretty up there, coming out on the radio, Pocos Pero Locos show. So for him, being like, that means a lot, bro. Somebody from a rival barrio to acknowledge you and give you some type of props, like I was humbled by that, I was like, damn, homie, that's feeding me. And then comes this hating ass, cocksucking ass, gorda, homie, Caperucita Rosa, and starts hating. Oh, this is trash. Like, fool, if you don't got nothing good to say about a homie, dog, like, why are you over there going out of your way to hate? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I sent him a message like that, and he kept on trolling, but not even with me, because I didn't even reply. Other people started replying, but he claims it was me, So then I trolled this fool. I made a little video, and he apparently got mad. He went on live and made a whole episode about me, but he said that he wouldn't give me no free clout. No free clout for me. I am a nobody. I am, pretty much not worth the time. But yet, you're taking the time to make the video, right? So, it's okay, I'm tripping out the time, like, what? Like, what are you talking about? But then, he goes and says that he's never going to give me no free clout, never going to mention my name, because I ain't doing nothing good with the YouTube. Yarda. In the YouTube. Yarda. Strolling the yarda, staring at the tower. Yuvas. So then, I'm like, all right, that's feed me. You don't want to mention me. You don't want to mention me. But then recently I do a reaction to someone else. It wasn't even on Caperusita, It was on someone else, but it mentioned Caperusita. So I said what I think about the whatever the topic they were talking about, which they were talking about the Northerners, and the Southerners, So I said my, what I really think, and from experience. This guy got all mad and makes a whole video about me, dog. He's been advertising it for like a week straight, dog. Every day, homie, posting it on his stories, posting it on his community posts. Then he makes a bunch of little clips about me. Then he goes and talks like 30 minutes about me, dog. Makes a live about me, dog. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time I'm tripping out, like, didn't this fool say he wasn't gonna talk about me? Like, so I made it to the major leagues, dog. Cause he feels like he got this big ass platform where, you know what I'm saying, it's it's a blessing if he mentions you. You know what I'm saying? I was laughing for like, heh, heh. So Caperucita goes back on his word after saying he's never gonna mention me or give me any free clout. He makes all these videos about me. So that's a win. That's a win. You know what I'm saying? Chow! We made it to the big leagues. Shit. I mean, I don't understand how somebody supposedly with all this money, this nice setup, is gonna pay attention to someone that, be recording in a parque, in the calles, with no type of, with a little iPhone, big dog, you know what I'm saying? Little iPhone 13, you know what I'm saying? No type of nice equipment to work with, you know what I'm saying? So now, it's been established that Caperucita is a bitch and a liar. He turns down fades and he lies about whatever is going on to manipulate the crowd. And that's what he's doing. He's trying to manipulate people because he's jealous that I'm a real gangster, dog. Like, there's no smut that you could find on me. And he can't find nothing to smut me up with, dog. And he's mad about that, you know what I'm saying? He wants to be the real gangster, But, like, this is YouTube, bro. Like, if anything, bro, like, ain't nobody trying to be a gangster on here, bro. I'm just right here, speaking my opinion. And that's that, bro. Ain't nobody competing on that, If you really want to be a real gangster, let's run the fade. And let's see who's a gangster, you know what I'm saying? If you're a gangster, I'll shake your hand. And if you're not, then stop trying to compete, And that's that. That's my gangster way of handling business, Like, I'm all for that, So, anyways, it's funny. It's funny how the Caperucita Mariquita, aka El Chubby Doobies, gets so fired up. He gets so fired up that he went on to say that the food community is never put nobody on. They ain't putting nobody on. He says they're only doing the same thing I'm doing. Well, that's wrong. That is very wrong, and let me tell you why. The food community has been putting foods on for years. You know what I'm saying? Even the rest in peace youngster, Money Sign Suede, R.I.P. No disrespect to his family, condolences to his family, Pobrecito, passed away. Rest in peace, a moment of silence. Now, even he told No Jumper, Adam from No Jumper, that the full community put him on and started getting his first wave of followers where he bought a little promo, you know what I'm saying? He said like $45 or something, you know what I'm saying? And he was put on. And the full community has put on many people, bro. Since I've been around, he's put people on. He's discovered people. And with that being said, if it is a team now, they're going to continue to put people on. And they shed light to news. And it's a variety of things that they do. They don't just interview people, which they do. But they also give a chance to people that you might not be able to hear from them ever if you didn't find them there. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to the full community. I don't mean no disrespect, and I'm not trying to bring you into this. I will fight that fade. Matter of fact, the full community knows, bro. Like back a few years back, homie. You know what I'm saying? There was somebody that wanted to run the fade with the full community, made a post about it, and I messaged him like, what's up? Like, I'll run the fade for you. You know what I'm saying? I'll run the fade for the full community. And they didn't want to run it, and they said they'll stop running their mouth, and I shot the screenshots to the full community, and he told me gracias. And I messed with the homie from the full community, you know what I mean? I got his back too, So with that being said and established, that's more than just knowing each other on the internet. That's like, having a friendship, like, that's the boy, you know what I'm saying? And he's doing a lot of great things. So for this tapado, for this masita, for this caperucita, mariquita, chubidubis, to come over here and say that they ain't putting nobody on, well, that's another lie, That's another lie. This guy exaggerates. He lies. He puts himself on a pedestal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy right here is the same type of vato that will be gossiping in the yarda and get hit, lock it up. Is the same fool that as soon as he gets into something, he will lock it up, dog. I don't see this fool raising his hand for a jale or, you know, willingly going to jale or nothing like that, big dog. You know what I'm saying? He's just a chavalilla. Oh yeah, Caperusita. Will I ever be cool with Caperusita Rosa? I don't see me being cool with this dude, but he's really irrelevant. Like, to be honest with you, like, to me, he's just a troll, like an internet warrior. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if he ever ran my fade, I would shake his hand, you know, after running the fade, you know. But just to be cool like that, nah, my boy, like, this fool got nothing coming, dog. If I ever seen him or whatever in jail or whatever, dog, like, hopefully not, you know. I don't want to go back, but if I ever did, and he ran in there, dog, like, I'm gonna sell up with him, bro. I'm gonna guarantee you to go out of my way and go sell up with him, bro. And make him run the fade or mark him out, whatever he wants to do, you know what I'm saying? But aside from that, bro, I'm not gonna go out of my way for nothing, bro. This fool, to me, he looks sus. I mean, can you trust him? Can you trust him not to ask for help? Like, come on, bro. Like, oh, this is a crazy one, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I knew he was solid and reputable, like, you know, like, not just a tagger, like, you know, there's taggers that are down, bro. Don't get me wrong, you know, there's taggers that hold their own, bro. But this fool just looks like he's in it for the pictures and all that, you know. Especially if he didn't grow up in the system now, then I highly doubt he was doing criminal activity all the time, you know, like, or you're gonna tell me he's a mastermind, one of them fools that, you know, never got caught. Like, I say from experience, bro, like, if you're out there in the barrio, it don't matter how smart you are, bro, like, you have to be posted in the hood, first off. Second of all, by being posted in the hood, there's other homies posted with you. People have weapons, fools come by, start doing crimes against you, you start doing crimes against them. On the way over there, you get pulled over. Next thing you know, they find a piece on you. Next thing you know, you get on probation for fighting or whatever. You know, like, whatever the reason is, you get on probation. Now you can't be packing all the time. And if you are, which you should, now you're over here catching cases, violations, and all that. If you skip through all that, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. But there's different levels of being a homie, you know. There's the fools that never come around. There's the fools that only want to kick it with hyenas and stuff like that. They don't want to go on a mission. They don't want to put in work, you know. And I don't know this dude. I'm going to be honest. I don't know this dude. But to me, he looks like a stray mark. You know what I'm saying? Once he said that he wasn't willing to meet up with Swifty Blue, I guess Swifty Blue had said something about doing something to him, like slapping him, or I don't know, something like that, you know, somewhere along those lines, somewhere in the vicinity. Once he said that he wasn't down to meet up, that he'll see him when he see him, I knew that he was a straight chavala. Like, I knew, bro, that he was nothing. But you know what? This is the thing about me. If you pay attention on my get down, I never go out of my way to talk bad about people. I'm always trying to be positive, dog. But when it comes to people like that are hating and are a cancer to our movement or just to the positivity movement in itself, then yeah, I get a little negative. I understand two wrongs don't make a right. And if he would have never came at me, I wouldn't be making these videos, or I wouldn't be getting under this fool's skin. Because, I mean, you know he's mad, bro, if he's making all those videos about me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Going live and doing all this 300 peseta boys. I don't know what, you know? Like like whatever he's doing, you know, shouting out, I don't know who or what. I wouldn't be doing none of that. But he came at me. He thought it was funny. He thought he could do it. And now he's mad because I'll tell you another lie. He says that he doesn't remove comments as long as you don't talk about family members, right? Well, I dropped a comment and I went through the comment section on the video he did, and he removed my comment. And who knows, maybe he even reported me. Like, if I get a strike or whatever, you know, maybe he reported my comment or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But con eso dicho y establecido, so whatever happened to street credibility? Street credibility was something that was pretty much in essence for gangster rappers, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And here you have CAPERUSITA saying, you know, if you're at the park, you know, or if you're on the streets, or if you're recording in the calles, well, guess what? I just seen an interview from King Little G, which, in my opinion, in my eyes, he is a respected individual. Also, he's claimed by his barrio. He's one of the richest SS. And I ran into him, bro. I ran into him. Matter of fact, you know, excuse me to derail, but I ran into him somewhere, bro. And he doesn't roll with 20, 30 fools. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he pulled up to a ranch right here in Oxnard, and he was only with like one fool, you know, like he didn't have a big old, you know, security team or nothing like that. He didn't look like he was scared, nothing like that. He has all his cadenas, you know, and he was humble. He was humble. But going back to the foundation of the story, I seen an interview like about 10 years ago where he made an interview outside of a liquor store in his barrio. You can see the street sign right there. They're outside, you know? So I don't understand when CAPERUSITA starts putting people down or anything of the sort because of filming like in a real live spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what? Now you have to go and hide somewhere to go film? Like, chales, homeboy, I can still go to my neighborhood. Matter of fact, I go everywhere in my county, bro. I'm not saying everywhere is safe for me in my county, but I go everywhere because I'm not tripping like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a homie and that's that, bro. You know, I'm all for Viva la Raza. I'm all for supporting the homies. But I ain't going to support no lame-ass fool like this that be hating. You know, I'm going to clap back when they start clapping. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing that fool's clapping is his nalguitas, homeboy. Simón, homeboy. Pero con eso dicho, la pinche CAPERUSITA is a walking contradiction, dog. He's always contradicting himself. He tries to sound like you know, like he's this big shot, like, fool. No manches, güey. La mera neta, güey, ya córtate ese pedo, dog. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, I'm not tripping, no, I'm not mad, nothing like that. But if he wants to run that fade, he knows I'm down to run the fade. You know what I'm saying? Contact me and you, one-on-one, off cameras. Nobody has to find out, you know? And at that point, I would respect the individual, dog, but I know he won't do that, my boy. Like, you know, he'll find all excuses not to run the fade, you know? But besides that, homeboy, I wanna say thank you to everyone that supports me. I seen how you guys were over there commenting on his comment section, backing me up. And I appreciate people that I don't even know that will speak up for me, back me up, and talk good about me because, you know, that's good energy, bro. And I hope good energy goes back to you. And I'm not perfect, bro. I'm not perfect. If I see something that I don't like, I'm going to speak on it. And I'm going to continue being myself, bro. Like, you know, whether this fool doesn't like the strategy that I use or not, who died and made him big, homie? You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't nobody to be saying nothing to me, dog. Like, and like I said, if he really wanted to say something, that we could meet up and handle it one-on-one, you know? You don't bring nobody, I don't bring nobody, and see who really could stand on their 10 toes. 10 toes down. 10 toes down. But he knows it would be a, you're down. You're down. Al rato.